It seems as though Marlon has beat the allegations. Now, after days of this whole drama, stirring up and different people chiming in, Lacy, Adin, other FaZe members and things of that nature, it seems like, yes, Marlon has beat the allegations and, he beat the case. Now, I say all this because he went on stream to address every allegation, from people saying he faked being homeless to the EDP allegations and even like the gay rumors because he was sending pictures for money to gay men, and his ex-girlfriend exposed him for that. But just take a look at what he said here.
All clips surfaced of me saying the most ridiculous stuff you can probably imagine. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is no excuses. I'm not gonna blame this on anybody. I'm not gonna say nothing like that. It was all me. Yes, I said those things and I am not proud of it whatsoever. Not a single bit. Not for 1 second, nothing, like at all. All that shit, cut out. Like that shit is not acceptable. That shit will never be acceptable. It don't matter if it's me, anybody else, what it is. That shit will never be acceptable, ever. I don't stand by that. I don't live by that. I don't do none of those things at all. I made weird sayings when I first started streaming, way back.
The biggest thing is the jokes weren't even funny. I'm all for dark humor, but I mean, what he was doing just wasn't even like funny jokes at all.
You have all the right in the world. Everybody in this world have all the right in the world to say that was weird. The quote unquote jokes I said, that's not nothing to joke about. It is not. And I will never joke, quote unquote, again of any of that stuff ever again, ever. And I haven't been since then. Now that's not an excuse. That's me saying that when I said those things, I thought it was okay to say those things because I wanted to blow up. I wanted to get the clip out there. I wanted to get that on TikTok. That's probably gonna get clipped everywhere. I thought my brain worked as in, okay, if I say the most ridiculous stuff ever, the internet will snap up like boom, 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 like this, and it'll be a snowball effect, and it'll be bigger and bigger. It's not how this world works, Marlon. But I never realized that until later on. But the later on is too late already. What's been done, what's been said has been done, right? So I said the most stupid shit ever. It's not okay. I do not stand by that. I'm not the same person anymore. I've learned along the way as I went by. It's not okay. And I want to say right here, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I would never ever say those things again. It's not okay to joke about it. It's not okay to say any of these things. It's dark humor, but that shit just doesn't go in this world. It shouldn't go in this world, and it should never be okay to say anyways, okay?
To be honest, I think that was a good response from Marlon, and I think he's 100% honest with everything he's saying. Like, a lot of streamers do the exact same thing that he did, and they get canceled before they even blow up. Like, some people get clipped up, like, as they say these, like, ridiculous things, and then they just, like, never end up blowing up. Or it's somebody like Adin who has said, like, crazy stuff in the past. He get clipped up, but he's never been, like, canceled for it. But a lot of streamers, they go about their come up by saying, like, absolutely insane things. Like, that's what Speed did too. Almost everybody in, like, this new streamer generation has had some crazy, like, clips. They look absolutely insane. If you showed, like, a mom or a parent or like just somebody older who's not just like a little kid enjoying these streams, like, they'd be like, what they just said was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the clip of Speed when he was like on an E-Date, on Aiden's E-Date, and he was talking to Ash Cash. He was like, who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me?
I got a psychological question, okay? Say if we the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine, and then their kids. No.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last two people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Jesus.
You're not stopping me. If we the last two people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Yeah. Come on.
That was a crazy clip right there. That was basically implying, rape, but nobody really, it didn't like, he didn't get like canceled for it or anything. But that was like those are some crazy clips, and that's just one example. Plenty of streamers do this, and I completely understand where Marlon was coming from. Even like I've had thoughts of like, oh, should I say like some crazy stuff to, you know, blow up? That's a normal thing for a streamer to do because they've seen it done and it's worked sometimes and sometimes it doesn't work. And the stuff Marlon said in the past is just coming to haunt him. But I think, like I said, he'll just get past this. This ain't anything too serious. But I definitely understand where he was coming from with like trying to blow up off a crazy clip. EDP jokes just is not it. You know what I'm saying? It's not it. Especially if you're trying to be a mainstream type of individual, be in like these modeling ads and do all this stuff. Like maybe if you want to be an Adin and be on like Kick and like, you know what I'm saying, be a little more edgy, but I don't think Marlon's going for that. So that's why he was apologizing so hard. Now here's what he had to say about people criticizing him for sending pictures to gay men for money.
Hey, send a picture of a boxer standing like this in the mirror, looking stupid. Okay, I'll send that shit every day. What are you talking about? Let me relax. Let me calm down. Because I know I'm a hustle for my shit. Look at where the fuck I'm at now. And I'll do it again tomorrow. Fucking play with me. $1,000, 500, 200 there, 300 there, Brody. That's what I would make. That's what I would make in 2 weeks. You don't think I would take that? So yes. And you know what the crazy part is about this? He's not a man guy who did this. I've been seeing this. And 3, how many times have I not told y'all I used to send pictures to anybody who wanted them? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I respect Marlon for standing on business. You know what I'm saying? He didn't stand down and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, oh, that was me in the past, like I would never do that again, or you know, that was weird. But no, he stood on business. He stood 10 toes, you know, for sending dudes pictures for money. You know what I'm saying? Now I think it's like still nothing to like be like, I'll do it again, I'll do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. But he's being honest. Like he'll still do that for money. So as long as he's, you know, he's being honest and he's being real about it, cool. You know what I mean? Now I would say, bro, like that's weird, but at the same time, this dude does. I mean, he's a model, so he shows off his body for money, anyways. He does that regardless, as long as he doesn't like have like a, you know, OnlyFans, or he's not like trying to be a corn star. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, nothing's like really weird about it. It's still weird. But at the same time, if you're modeling, like that's also weird. The modeling industry is super, you know, what should I say? Super sus. Let's just say that. It's super suspect. If you ever have even like, you know, did any research about it or been in that field, you guys know, like, especially when you're like getting up there, like modeling for, you know, these big companies like Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, Gucci, all of them, like probably 80% of the dudes are gay, or maybe 90%. I don't know. It's like a high percentage. And they want you to like wear these ridiculous outfits and sometimes like just suspect outfits, you know what I'm saying? So he's already in the modeling industry. So, I mean, that's suspect in itself. I'm not saying he's gay, but I'm saying that's already something that's like, if you call him sus for sending men pictures, the modeling industry is already, you know, one step ahead of that anyway. So shoot, hey, do you, my boy, send those pictures for $1,000, $2,000, do your little FaceTime calls with gay dudes for like, you know, thousands of dollars. Honestly, if he's cool with it, it seems like a good side hustle for him. But let me know in the comments, would y'all do that for money? A lot of people were saying like, oh, if you guys had his body, you guys would do it too. But I'm sure there's people, you know, who look good, who like are models, who probably, you know, don't do that. But yeah, let me know in the comments if y'all would do that as well. Now, he also addressed the homeless allegations, and here's what he had to say about that.
I said I was homeless and had no money, because this narrative always is on the internet for people who don't respectfully know what they're talking about. I was homeless in New York City. I took my last money that I had from Sweden, by the way, to go on a first flight to NYC to be able to stream there for a couple weeks to see if I could start getting the ball running, snowball effect. Pick up on the American culture, pick up on the American streams. I lived in a cell. It was about this fucking big. But when I didn't have money for that, after a week of living in the cell, because I wasn't making any money, because I took a risk, guess what I did? I took my suitcase, rolled it out, Madison Square Garden, stairs upstairs. There was a little shit like this. I put my suitcase right there, head rested, slept on it for 2 nights. but I wasn't homeless. You're right. 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 So call that what you want. Here, I give you the answer. You take that as you wish.
Okay, Marlon, we get it, bro. You were homeless. Nah, real talk though. The thing about this story, I mean, I believe he did it. I believe he did it. I've even had experiences like this. It's like a situation where, you know what I'm saying? It's not an ideal situation, but you'll live. I would never consider it I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what I would do. But I see where he's coming from. You know, it's a story. It's a story. And the fact that he told the full story kind of diminishes, like, you know, it's sounding like you're actually homeless, and it kind of makes the story seem like, or you saying you're homeless, you saying you were homeless seem lame. But it was something forced, bro. Like him, like saying he was homeless and stuff like that. He never really had to say that. I get it. He wanted to sound good for his come up and stuff, but bro, like sleeping outside for 2 nights, bro. Like that's you know, it's I slept in my car. I've had to sleep in my car. I've had to, you know, do certain things like that, but it was never something where I couldn't like call up my mom or call up my dad and be like, oh, could I come stay with you, or something. Like he couldn't go like back to Sweden or something. Like it was never a situation where you're like actually like you're homeless and you're through. I don't know if y'all are getting where I'm coming from, but you know, him saying like I was homeless at one point, bro. That's like saying like, that's like a suburban kid saying like, oh, I had to take these drugs because this, that, and the third. Like, bro, you were good, bro. You were good. You didn't have to take any drugs. You just listened to too much Juice WRLD and you started, you know, popping perks and you thought it was cool. Like, that's the same thing with Marlon, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You slept outside for 2 nights, you know, and then you claimed you were homeless, which I guess technically you were, but, you know, you didn't really have to, like, tell everybody that. You know what I'm saying? And claim it a part of your identity. That's how I see it. Now, during Marlon's response stream, he was talking about how people were being fake to him during like this whole ordeal. And the whole chat was spamming L Jason, L Jason. Because Jason was basically like throwing shots. Because Jason was basically throwing shots about how Marlon doesn't have a chance to get in FaZe while Marlon was going through all this.
Nah, FaZe Walito, FaZe Yugi, FaZe Arky, FaZe Noor, FaZe Delu, FaZe T-Banks, FaZe Marlon.
But Marlon never actually said Jason's name or Jason was a bad friend or anything like that. But Jason didn't take it that way.
Yo, why am I getting called a fake friend? I was the first person to bring him to FaZe house, do all this with him, do all this content with him, help him get 100K, and I don't even care because I fuck with bro, right? I'm getting called a fake friend. I texted him off stream.
Did you really just come in my room?
Yes, bro, because he deadass just hate farm the fuck out of me. I said, yo, hope everything is
Well,
good,
wait,
bro.
before you say he hate from you, did you guys talk about it off cam?
Bro, what?
No, I'm saying, like, did he
live and hate for me?
Well, I'm saying, I didn't watch the clip yet.
I sat there and watched that whole shit. The whole chat spam L Jason, this and that. He's like, yo, Mods, let it happen, let it happen. I text the off stream, yo, hope everything is good, bro. People hate you and try to expose you on your come up.
So Jason's expressing how could he be a fake friend because he like helped him get 100K followers and helped him do this and helped him do that. And that might make it seem like he's even more of a fake friend because he like, you know, he was one of his first friends and helping him do all this stuff. And then like the moment he gets in some little drama, you know, you kind of like start acting weird and throwing shots at him and stuff like that. And he never even said Jason's name. He never even said Jason's name, and Jason's feeling super offended. So it seems like Jason kind of like subconsciously thinks he did do something wrong. And then on top of that, Marlon didn't want any confusion. So he called Jason live on that stream.
What's up with you, gang?
Bro, you know what you did.
And what?
Why did you, bro, why you acting oblivious?
Wait, Marlon, just so you know, I'm streaming. I don't know if you're watching.
No. I wanted to call you because I seen what you said. Bro, you know I never said anything about your name, right? I love you, bro. Like, say what Ron, say what they said about you.
Bro, the whole chat was spamming L Jason, and then you sat there and said, let them spam.
No. The whole chat was spamming just else on a lot of names, and I just didn't want
Bro,
to
it wasn't a lot of names
going on.
Gang, it was literally just me.
Brody, it was not just you. I didn't see none of the look at this right here.
What the fuck? Why am I in this?
Look at this right here. Dang, I was sitting like this. Look at that. That's how much I was moving. So all I was seeing that it was just take it down.
Yo, I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I only watched.
Jay, you know I never. That's why I said, look, this is what I said. I said that all the people, shout out to all the people that reached out to me off stream. I wasn't gonna mention any names because I knew this was gonna happen, right? I was gonna sit there and make a list of people that reached out to me. Literally, I could say a list right now of everybody who's texting me. I was gonna finna do that because I would just leave out people to dry. But obviously, bro, I seen your text. I seen everybody's text. But I wouldn't say your name. But that's the chat. Do not let comms or chat ruin something for yourself.
Like, bro, if Marlin's saying it's not about you, it's not about you, dog. Like, why does Jason keep, like, pressing it, bro? That was the chat that was saying L. Jason, not Marlin. So I don't know why, you know, it seems like Jason low-key felt like, you know, he did something wrong and he just felt bad. He felt guilty. So he's, like, kind of, you know, upset at Marlin for not clearing his name live on stream or something like that. But, shoot, Marlin's clearly saying, like, bro, it wasn't about you. Like, chill out. But apparently they all worked it out, because here was Jason's latest response to it all.
Me and Marlon talked off camera, bro. Texted. We talked it out, bro. Okay? Stop with the calm beef. We're good, bro. Okay?
But let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. I think Marlin's just going to be back to normal, grinding again. I think the funniest part about this whole thing is bro was like, yo, I'll send those pictures. I'll do that. I'll send those pictures again tomorrow. I'll send those pictures to Game In again tomorrow, and I'll do it again. Like, bro, that is mad funny. Like, I don't blame him either. You know, that's his thing. But, bro, that's just hilarious. Make sure y'all drop a like. I upload a new video every single day, and we out.